Zik Zulu, wey be movie producer, don come out come tell us how Saint Obi marriage be the cause of im kpai. My correct people dem no be small tin o. Saint Obi don kpai o, im family no gree talk wetin make am kpai, but im corrings for the movie industry wey dey call am say Zik Zulu Okafor don come out to come talk wetin happen for Saint Obi marriage wey come lead to im kpai. E say im marriage make am stay far from plenty of im friends. The former president of Association of Movie Producers for Nigeria, wey be Mr. Okafor, come still reveal say the late actor wey be Saint Obi, e say im wife bin be top executive for telecommunication company. So because of that, the brothers and the sisters of the woman come dey look Saint Obi say this one na gold e come to dig o, e no come for love o, e come to dig gold. My correct people dem no be small tin o. So he writes plenty things wey I go read for una now, because he say Saint Obi bin dey isolate himself from him friends after the marriage. Why? Was the woman controlling him? He no want her to dey keep friends abi how? Like, I don't get it. Wetin happen? If he was such a good guy, then why the woman come still, withheld her children from seeing Saint Obi? If you was such a loyal husband, your wife say, okay, stop seeing your friends, na then they spoil you, na then they make you dey live so life. I don't like their company. Okay, you can't stop, you don't come dey see them again. Then that same woman can't still stop you from seeing your children. I am just thinking out loud, my correct people them. But make I read wetin in right. I tell Saint Obi's story here with painful tears in my eyes because he was a star, a superstar whose life turned out a gleam of irony. Yet it was this stardom that fetched him his much professed, financially strong and powerful wife, and their wedding, the song Ritual of Love, would drastically alter the course of his life and tragically yank him off the creative community that threw him up for the wife to capture and indeed conquer. Their marriage was at best a dramatization of love. It was quick. He barely told us that he found a wife. Then the marriage happened. It was something of a mystic. Only those involved understood the histrionics that played out. None of us who were his close pals who worked with him through the crucible to the crest of his career in Nollywood was invited. The distance between us and the guy I had miserably called Scent of the Storm had begun. This gulf would widen with each year. We saw him perhaps once in a year after this marriage. Okay, Linda still follow share the story. See, and life actually seemed to have given him a fair shake of the dice. He dressed well, drove big cars, and even his skin, his literal lingo, spelled wellness. The saints would be blessed with 3 beautiful children. But not one occasion were his friends in Nollywood invited for christening or birthday. We were told that his wife was of the topmost hierarchy in telecom giants MTN, but even if their celebrations were designed to be a rendezvous of the elites of the technocracy that his wife chiefly belonged, you expected that Saint would reach out to a few of his fellow creatives, for even if they would herald his small beginnings, there could be no string of shame to it because we all have our journeys. and our stories, and even at that, the actor or genius in Nollywood is by no means poor. But more tragic is the fact that his marriage did not only take away Obinna from his friends, it took him away from Nollywood. Sen stopped acting, absconded from his career and perhaps his calling. It will seem prognostic now, yes, because I recall leaving my house in Lagos mainland for his massive office in Lekki, Victoria Island, Lagos. It was about 6 years ago. There, I demanded to know why my friend abandoned our industry. He told me with his usual shy expression that he wanted to focus on some other businesses and also to work behind the camera because his visage was unconvincing to me. I told him in stark terms that whatever his new vision and pursues, he must not abandon the trade that made him who he was. It took another 3 years for Sense to return to his homies, but when he did, some of the deeply disappointed ones sniggered behind him. This was because the simmering rumors of cracks in his marriage had hit home. And though secretive in his ways, he knew it was time to open up, and he did. I did not know why my wife's siblings sees me as a gold digger. They confront me, harass me, and fight me in my own matrimony. And my wife did nothing to stop them. I work hard, I earn my money. I have never depended on my wife, he lamented. Eyes blood with tears. You could tell he was in deep pain. By the next visit, the Saint returned with a deep cut from knife on his left eye. His wife's brother, he said, scaled the wall fence to their house to attack him. They were captured by hidden closed-circuit television CCTV installed for surveillance and security. He revealed he reported them at the police station and subsequently acquired a gun to defend himself. He effectively marked the beginning of the end of his marriage and perhaps Saint Obi's long walk to a sad end. He moved out of his matrimonial home to a new house to begin the reconstruction of his destiny, alone without his wife, and worse still, without his 3 beautiful children. Meanwhile, his wife went to the police to defend her siblings using her financial power to manipulate the cause of justice, since stated unequivocally. The wife also sued for divorce, not in Lagos but in Osun State. As Saint put it, it was to make the journey difficult for me, but I will not bend, neither will I break. I will fight with my loud blood to take custody of my children. They love me and they know it will be hard for me to live without them. The divorce is not an issue. My marriage has long been over, he said with a mix of courage and a quaky heart that betrayed his distance. About mid last year, however, Obinna took ill, but he told no one. He simply became scarce. He was in and out of hospital. We would later learn he sold 2 of his 3 big SUVs to take proper care of his health and to acquire 6 Camry cars he did use for Uber. But this vanishing health continued unabated. He seemed to have a premonition of his own passing as he wept repeatedly about not seeing his children. He emaciated. Life took a green picture. When I saw him by chance in January 2023, The dude called Saint Obi looked 15 years older than his age. His macho cut had shrunk. His fat wallet was gone. What was left was only his fat will. His eyes seemed lost in their sockets. This would be the last time I would see him. Saint snuck out of Lagos to hang with his sister in Jos. He told no one. But a month ago in April precisely, the once delighted actor who brought joy to many, a home, broke his icy silence. He called our mutual friends in US to give him a devastating message. He was on a bed, he said, and wanted our friend to pray for him. It's not looking good. Pray for me, he appealed passionately. His next call came on May 1st, 2023, this time to his mentor, the man who made him a star with his productions, Zik Zulu OON. He told him with a swathing voice that he had had 3 surgeries but was still in hospital in Jos. He averred again that his situation was not looking good, that he is also in a deep pain, distress, that he could not see his children, but still he begged him not to tell anyone about his ailment. Such was the life of this creative hermit, a lonely truther. I was the first to hear the news of his plight late on Sunday, May 7th. Having confirmed it, I called Zik Zulu. I have a very bad news, my brother Zik. I began. What is it? What is it? Zik Zulu, he asked anxiously. A big star has fallen in Nollywood. Zik broke down in tears. I hadn't said who it was, but snubbing helplessly now, he said, don't tell me it's Saint Obi. Sadly, Zik was right. May his soul find peace. My correct people them, una know say this my channel, I'd always bring stories. We'll be saying one way or the other, people go carry learn lesson. Please, in all that you do, make sure you no rush. Make sure you no rush, and make sure you pray for God to give you a partner. A good partner, a good life partner. Because if you enter the wrong hand, now that one ain't be the beginning and the end of your problem. And when you dey pray for life partner, no carry money put for front oh. Because if you go marry man wey get money now, say you wan enjoy, at the end of the day, na doom. You go marry woman wey get money now, no peace. Nothing for this world pass peace. Money good oh. If you get luck, jam the one wey get money, still give you peace. Oh, praise the Lord, hallelujah. But first thing wey you go keep in front, na your peace of mind. Na be the number one thing. More here from country people. First person say, if he kept this private while he was alive, why not respect that decision? Did he ask you to bring his failed relationship to the public when he buys? I don't think it's proper. He's by now and you are coming to bring out a part of him that he always kept private. Please learn to respect people's choices. Then the last person say, always looking for ways to blame women. Did she tie his feet? You lot don't think at all. Hi, women and men for this social media space. The first person here say, if it's true, whether you are a man or woman, who you marry is important. So, no be wait till they talk so. Then the second person say, be careful of who you marry. Forever is too long to be unhappy. And most times it ends like this. Well, my correct people them, I never hear from the second party, but assuming, we will just assume, say, waiting Zik talk say na true. We will just assume. If I thought say na true, because it looks true, honestly, it looks true, because one, waiting go make Saint Obi no go fit invite him friends. That means the wife feel like say, oh, I no like all this one and Nollywood people. Hey, may they no come, this one, that one. And maybe she can't even see the tell and say she no still like Nollywood. That's why the man go rent big office, come they do business. Abi na him just decide say he wan leave Nollywood. I really don't know, my great people, I really don't know. But the man don't go be say he don't go. May his soul rest in peace. May his soul rest in peace. But it's still good for people to still hear this story and learn one or two. It is well, it is well. May he find peace. Alright, so my great people, thank you for watching. Una still beautiful. Una bye.